Welcome to Advertising and Sales Promotion, a practical guide to making smarter choices for your business plan. I'll focus on how to evaluate promotional options based on three essentials: reaching the right audience at the right time with the right message. The goal is not simply to advertise more, but to connect your business strategy with communication that supports it. As we move through the material, we'll consider how advertising and sales promotion can work together to strengthen your overall business plan. A clear advertising strategy gives the business plan direction and momentum. It shapes how quickly we reach the right customers, how efficiently we use our budget, and how strongly the brand connects in the market. The strategy works across three essential stages: reach, persuade, and retain. First, we connect with the target audience. Then, we turn awareness into action by giving people a reason to respond. Finally, we keep customers coming back, building lasting relationships rather than relying on one-time transactions. Before choosing an advertising channel, I need to know exactly who I'm trying to reach. Every promotional decision should flow from a clear understanding of the target customer. I can begin with demographics, such as age, income, education, and occupation. Then I can look at psychographics, the values, interests, lifestyle, and motivations that shape buying decisions. Geography defines whether the audience is local, regional, national, or global. Finally, behavior reveals purchase habits, brand loyalty, and media consumption, helping me select channels that fit how people actually make decisions. Today's advertising landscape offers businesses an expansive toolkit, but the challenge is choosing the right combination. No single channel performs best in every situation, so effective planning depends on balancing cost, reach, and engagement. That balance should reflect both the stage of the business and the behaviors of its target customers. The key idea is that channels work better together when they support a cohesive strategy. In fact, a blended media approach typically outperforms single-channel strategies by 30 to 50% in brand recall. Digital advertising offers several complementary ways to reach and convert customers. Social media ads on platforms like Meta, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn support precise targeting by interests, behaviors, and demographics, making them useful for both awareness and direct response. Search engine marketing captures people with immediate intent, using pay-per-click ads on Google and Bing to create measurable returns. Email marketing is one of the strongest ROI channels, helping nurture leads, encourage repeat purchases, and build lasting customer relationships. Together, these channels support the full customer journey, from discovery through retention. Traditional advertising offers several ways to build awareness, depending on the audience and the market you want to reach. Television and radio provide broad exposure, making them a strong fit for mass-market products and businesses with larger budgets. Print media, including newspapers, magazines, and trade journals, adds credibility while reaching specific readerships, especially in B2B and local markets. Outdoor and transit advertising create repeated local visibility through billboards, bus wraps, and signage, making them particularly useful for geographically focused businesses. Sales promotions are designed to create short-term urgency and encourage customers to act now, making them effective for accelerating the sales cycle. Price promotions, such as coupons, discounts, buy one get one offer, and flash sales, can quickly increase volume and appeal to price-sensitive buyers. Loyalty programs take a longer view by using points, rewards, and exclusive benefits to strengthen retention and customer lifetime value. Finally, contests and sweepstakes build engagement, generate buzz, grow email lists, and help attract new prospects. The right channel depends on the business goal, so there is no single best advertising option. For brand awareness, use broad reach channels like social media, television, or outdoor advertising, supported by sponsorships or influencer campaigns. To generate leads, focus on search, email, or LinkedIn, pair with trials, gated content, or demos. For immediate sales, retargeting and email work well with flash sales or coupons. To retain customers, use email, SMS, and loyalty rewards. And when entering a new market, consider local media, trade shows, introductory offers, and sampling. A smart advertising mix balances reliability with growth and experimentation. I recommend a tiered investment model, 60 to 70% in core channels, where performance is proven and returns are dependable. Set aside another 20 to 30% for growth, scaling channels that are already showing strong early results. Finally, reserve about 10% for testing new platforms, formats, or ideas. This approach protects a budget from unnecessary risk, while still creating room to discover the next effective opportunity. It also makes performance easier to evaluate across each level of investment. Measuring advertising effectiveness means connecting every advertising decision to a result we can actually evaluate. What gets measured gets managed. Start with reach and impressions to understand how many people saw the message. Then look at click-through rate, which shows how many responded to the call to action. Conversion rate takes us one step further, revealing how many of those responders became paying customers. Finally, ROI or ROAS connect performance to financial impact by showing the revenue earned for every dollar spent on advertising. An effective advertising plan rests on 4 principles. Know your audience, choose the right channels, set a realistic budget, and measure and optimize performance. The best strategy is precise alignment, not maximum spending. Document who you'll reach, how, at what cost, and how success will be evaluated.